New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together. And good evening, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Sunday night. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. So grateful that you're with us. So happy that you're able to get some time away from everything else to come be in this spiritual practice with us. Now, this is a growing and thriving community that continues to stretch itself in amazing ways, and we do so much of it based on the power of the prayer. So much. And when we talk about prayer, we gotta remember, always define this. We're not talking about begging and beseeching. We're not talking about begging some far off power or God in the sky, guy with long white beard, to fulfill our desires. What we're doing is we're aligning ourselves with the absolute truth of the universe. We're aligning our thoughts and we're aligning our beliefs with what we know as the truth. There is one power, there is one presence, there is one intelligence. Everything that New Thought teaches us, we are taking the time to consciously bring ourselves into alignment with an understanding of that. And from that, we come to remind ourselves of the good that is happening in our lives. And in community, as a shared practice, well, I get to invite you to take my words and translate them into your own. Hear them as if they are your words. There's a few ways to stay in touch with our prayer team. If you head over to our website, ntmedia.org, you can hit the prayer button, and there's a form there. Leave us a note. Let us know what it is you'd like prayer for, and we'll get that out to everybody on our prayer team, and we'll start knowing that there's a higher truth. And you've got to be part of that. So if you'd like a response to your prayer request, let us know that in the form as well. If you'd like to work with any of our prayer practitioners in a one-on-one private situation or arrangement, then please let us know through that form as well. Just let us know and send that in, and we'll get that. We'll get you hooked up with the people that you want to be hooked up with, that you want to connect with. Because one of the things I really do love about all that we're doing here is our prayer practitioners are praying together, not just at 8:15 morning and evening, just not on the network, but actually creating those types of bonds and connections that they're praying together in off times and in other times and in between times. And that is the key to how all this works, is to always be praying, to pray never unceasingly. There's one of the words I'm looking for. All right, let's get into it before I get my tongue tied even further. If you're with me and in a safe space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. And just settle in. Perhaps it takes a yawn or a wiggle into your chair. Perhaps it's a stretch, whatever it takes to bring yourself to yourself. Allowing any outside sounds to serve in deepening this experience. I invite you to let go of anything that it may have taken to be in this moment. Let go of all that so we may be in this moment, so we may be this moment. It is in this moment we have come here in order to recognize that there is one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that is operating as all of life. It is the source, it is the supply, it is the wellspring of everything. Love and light and order, truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance, prosperity, it's all God, it's all part of the oneness, and it's revealing itself as my life, as your life, right here, right now. See, we are each, every one of us, each and across this entire planet, even everyone, a divine emanation of God's life, a divine revelation of God's life, revealing a unique way of bringing the power, the presence, the intelligence to bear on our human experiences and our human lives, and bringing that into form. See, we are forever bringing the divine into human form, and it is shaped based on our beliefs and our thoughts, that which we hold as true and dear and near. So it is absolutely vital, I remind myself, absolutely vital that I hold myself to a higher standard in consciousness to bring forth the love, to bring forth the compassion, to bring forth an understanding that we are not separate, but that deeply we are one. Deeply we are one. You and I and the guy down the street and the lady down there and the person over here, and even those people I don't like or understand, even those people I just can't figure out all of it. It's all part of the oneness of life. And we are all revealing the divinity of the divinity of life into our human form. So I claim for each one here a sense of being, that sense of power, that power for good, that arc of the moral compass that brings us to something better. Not attacking our neighbors or condemning those we don't understand, but seeking to be a model of peace, seeking to be a model of peace and love on the planet, in that which we do, in our interactions, in our connections, our phone calls, even when you're sitting on hold for an hour or so, we got to be able to be peace when we talk to people. We've got to be able to be love when we talk to people. Even if they're not telling us what we want to hear, we got to know that we can hear beyond what the human ear hears. We can hear beyond what the human is saying. We can hear what the divine knows to be true. And we hold to that truth. We hold to that divine truth, listening for the calling, listening for the nudge, listening for that sacred yes that calls each one of us into our greatness. See, you are here to demonstrate greatness. That happens when we say yes to the calling, say yes to that sacred urge to create, to love, and to be loved. I am thrilled, filled with a vibration. Good, more and more good, pouring forth in consciousness into the world, erasing all the false beliefs in separation or hurt or harm or condemnation, all releasing all those old false beliefs so that I may sit at the very center of the universe and say, there is one, deeply, there is one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that's moving and breathing and having its being as all of life. That oneness reveals itself perfectly this moment and every moment. So I know that everything necessary, all the things, all the resources and opportunities, connections, everything necessary for the fulfillment of my life's mission is coming into my life exactly as necessary. And if that's happening for me, then that's happening for everyone. We just awaken. We need to just awaken to that truth that everything's happening just as it must to bring each one of us to our greatness. This is the truth. This is how we are meant to think. This is how we are to see the world, to recognize the perfection of it all, even when it doesn't look like what we've been told it should look like, even when it isn't acting like we've been told it should act. In all of that, we come to that place of knowing that it is all God. Deeply, we are one, and all is well, and all is perfect. am in this moment filled with a deep, deep sense of gratitude, a deep recognition of the unfolding, the revealing gratitude of life. Thankful for what is, for what has been, and for what shall be. Grateful to be a part of it, grateful to witness it, but grateful to know that God's on the job here, and I don't need to worry about how or when or why. I don't need to concern myself with who's going to do what or where it's going to come from. I just rest in the deep knowingness that God's got this. So I release this word. I release this prayer. I let go of any restrictions upon this prayer. I let go of any false beliefs, any sense of anything other than the perfection of the manifestation of this word. I release this word into that universal law that is already acting upon it and cannot return this word void. That universal law that's already making it so. And I affirm it is so by simply saying, and so it is. And so it is. Look at that. I opened my eyes and the clock said 11:11. Gotta love that. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you, folks, for being with me here tonight on a Sunday evening. This wraps up our broadcast week for New Thought Media Network, and we'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early. Now, remember, do use the prayer line. ntmedia.org. Click on that prayer button and let us know what your prayer request is. We want to make sure we're using the power of this technology as much as we can. And of course, your donations are always welcome, always beneficial to help and share this message out into the world. If today's your day to make a donation, thank you very much. If you're part of our contributing giving program, thank you for that as well. I'm about to get out of here, and before I do, we're going to say thank you to some of these folks, our organizational sponsors, individual donors, but please thank you. Know from the bottom of my heart how much I am grateful that you're a part of what we're doing here, that you keep showing up, and that together we truly are creating a world that works for all. I'm Dr. Robert. Until next time, I wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.